Good evening from the Rincon Parkway, aka the Ventura Highway, here in Ventura County, California. And for the last couple nights, I've been staying here on the what they call the Rincon Parkway, and it's a place where you can bring your RV or trailer, in my case, and just camp out right on the ocean. So I thought what I would do is bring you along for a tour of the Rincon Parkway, starting with space number 1 and just working my way up and just giving you a nice tour. And it is not easy. It's not easy to get real estate here on the Rincon Parkway. Here you see my camper with the license plate from Florida. And as you go up and down, you'll see license plates from all over the United States. And don't be fooled by thinking that these empty spots are yours for the taking, because chances are they're booked. And if you want to get a space, here at the Rincon Parkway, you got to go online, and you can book several months in advance. I think up to 6 months in advance here on the Rincon Parkway. And you will meet all types of interesting people here. And I don't know that I can go maybe right now I'm riding in the bike lane here. And you can see they have there's your amenity, there's your outhouse right there. But as I come along, I'm gonna just ride up for a while. Here's some folks that have got a enclosure for their dogs. And depending on where you stay along the Rincon Parkway, the beach access is going to vary. I happen to be staying up towards a part of the Rincon Parkway where there's a brick wall about 4 or 5 feet, about 4 feet. But there are places that you can stay, like such as here. That's space number 22. That'll go just a nice little path. So a lot of these places actually have rather easy access down to the beach, and in others it actually requires a little bit of an effort. These folks actually look like they're going to be staying for a little while. And I'm trying to catch the license plates. Most of the license plates that you're going to see here on the Rincon Parkway are from California. And the sky tonight, as you can see, is rather overcast. Looks like they have a outhouse every 10 spots or so. But the skies are overcast, and it's what they call June gloom. So if you're planning a visit to the Rincon Parkway, you might want to wait and try to book it maybe in July or August, if not September or October, as we approach Indian summer. But I'm just gonna cruise along a little way and show you. Now you are right on the highway. This is Highway 1. This is the PCH, the Pacific Coast Highway. And then just up over yonder, you have Highway 101, right up above the train tracks. Yes, train tracks. You'll see the Amtrak. I think they call it the Silver Line or something, but you'll see the Amtrak zipping along here several times a day, if not maybe while I'm doing the video. But at nighttime the Amtrak, or at nighttime I really haven't been bothered by the train. Haven't really been bothered by the traffic at all, to be quite honest with you. It's really, one might think that being right on the road, you would have a you know, it'd be more of a nuisance. Now here's a spot 51, and you can see there's the beach right down below. So these folks are actually making marshmallows a little early. Space number 53. Here comes a fellow cyclist. So if you're gonna book, you're probably gonna want to book, probably want to get your spot here on the Rincon Parkway sometime in maybe July, August, September, October. But traffic's really not that big of an issue, and it's nice. I don't know of many places here along the coast that you can park right on the beach. I'm sure somewhere between. Now here's a spot that maybe I can go down and walk along the beach here. Let's see. So here's your beach. It's actually a rather nice beach. A lot of people fishing and surfing. As a matter of fact, maybe I will try to walk my way down. I was talking with a dear friend of mine earlier, Sue Smith, and this is what you're looking at. You see here they've made some makeshift steps that'll bring you down with some sandbags down onto the beach. So I'm gonna walk a ways a little bit, maybe catch some folks surfing. I've been here now for the better part of all right. I've been here for the better part of 3 days, and I've yet to see any sun to speak of. There's a gentleman enjoying the beach with his dog. I see a fishing rod in the water up ahead. But here it is, folks. This is your Pacific Coast Highway. See a rod in the sand cast out into the water, but I don't see a fisherman. Perhaps he's up there having a bite to eat in his camper and just kind of watching for the line to go. Water here is probably rather cool, and I say that because as I see a lot of the folks playing in the water, most of them have surf wetsuits on. Although I see a surfer out there who doesn't actually have a wetsuit on. So maybe it's not all that cold. All right. Here's a nice family up there with an RV. Actually, when I came here, I didn't have now here's your fishing setup. I would imagine they brought this. Well, they got a line. The line is out in the water, but I would imagine they brought this set up here by themselves. Looks like they have some bait there. I'm not sure what they'll. Not quite sure what they'll catch. I was riding the unicycle along the highway up there, and not quite able to ride the unicycle down here on the sand. Although who knows? Maybe they sell a unicycle with a special tire, but I can't imagine it would be all that enjoyable. Actually tried surfing just up the coast from here the last time I was in California, and that wasn't the greatest experience. Surfing's not a really easy thing, as you see a couple out there surfing. All right. So that's your tour of the Pacific Coast Highway, the Rincon Parkway here. I hope if you make it this way that you find yourself a nice spot somewhere up. I gotta find my way back up to the road and to my camper eventually. Sure, a lot of people are making good memories as they sit around campfires here. The cost of a spot here on the Pacific Coast Highway is probably about $35 to $45 a night, and all the spots, to the best of my knowledge, cost the same amount of money, whether you're at a spot that has easy beach access or a spot like myself that has a retaining wall that separates you from the beach. All right. So have a great evening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this quick little tour of the Rincon Parkway here in Ventura County along the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway.